Change the game with Pokemon GX.
Yay!
A powerful new kind of Pokemon will be coming to the Pokemon TCG series in early 2017.
That totally sounded like a news broadcaster intro. I could totally make it.
Like, breaking news! Pokemon did a thing, and now we're gonna talk about the thing. They did. Yep.
So if you guys have not heard the news yet, Pokemon just announced not only their brand new Pokemon TCG series Sun and Moon, but the brand new cards that will go along with it called GX cards. Now these cards are extra super special. They're basically like EXs, but like they seem like they're better than EXs. So these are special because they have a brand new move called a GX move,
appropriately named.
And you can actually only use these GX moves once per game. Not just for that Pokemon, but the entire match you can only use one GX move, which is totally crazy. I think that's something completely new. I have not heard of that ever being a thing in the past, but it seems like it's kind of similar to what they're going for in the Sun and Moon video game, where you have those Z moves, you can only use it once per match. So it's something cool that they added to that. I don't know why they went with GX. Like, it sounds like, you know how they have EX? It sounds like if someone was making like a parody of Pokemon, they're like, oh my god, we got the Sceptile GX! But now that it's actually a thing, I'm super excited about it. So, you know, obviously in the past we've had EXs, Primes, Megas, whatever, level X's, breaks. Now we have GXs. And as the title of this article suggests, I think it will totally be a game changer because their moves are absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, if you're only able to use it once per turn, it's gotta be crazy. Now, they have released 2 of the Pokemon GX card artworks. We have Solgaleo GX and Lunala GX. Obviously, both of these super cool legendary Pokemon, but these are actually not the final card artworks as stated in the trailer and on the article there, so I will link both of those in the description if you guys want to check those out after this or during it or whatever you want to do. But basically we're just going to go ahead and talk about these 2 cards and what they have to offer. They don't have all the energy on there and they are missing some of the information, but most of it is there and they look crazy. So first, let's take a look at Solgaleo GX. Now this Pokemon, holy cannoli, you guys. Its ability is amazing, its GX move is amazing, and its move, although you can't see the number of energy, is pretty freaking intimidating. So its ability, Ultra Road, allows you to, once during your turn, switch one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, essentially a free switch every single turn. I have never seen a card with an ability like this before. I know there's some stadiums that can do it, and obviously there's the Float Stone thing, but this is just on your bench, just an ability like that. Absolutely crazy. Its main move, which is called Sunsteel Strike, it says discard all energy attached to this Pokemon, and once again, you don't know how many energy there are to begin with, so this could be good, it could be not good, but it strikes for 230 damage, pretty much knocking out like any Pokemon you put out there, unless you got like a Mega with whatever that's called, Fighting Fury Belt, or I mean these guys, it doesn't say how much HP they have. I can't imagine these guys are gonna have over like 200, because that would just be an absolute massacre of a card. And obviously its GX move here, Soul Burst GX, you get to pick 5 energy cards and put them onto a Pokemon. Now the direct text here does say search your deck for up to 5 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So it doesn't necessarily say if you have to put them all on one Pokemon or if you can, you know, scatter, put an energy on each one of your Pokemon, you know. I don't know exactly, it just says Pokemon, so I'm assuming you can put them wherever you want. The only other Pokemon that I can think of right now, and I'm sure there are others out there, so don't like quote me on this, like this is it right here, but Xerneas with Geomancy, you can do that, but it's only with 2 energy and they're specifically fairy energy. So being able to get 5 of them out onto your bench at once is absolutely freaking insane. They're not kidding when they're saying this is game changing. So you could fully load up your bench, you could fully load up Solgaleo. Solgaleo, that's a fun word. It's like Galileo, but for the sun, Solgaleo. Anyways, you could fully load up Solgaleo and strike for 230 just using that GX move. That could come out of nowhere. It could come in handy. I mean, honestly, your opponent would probably see it coming because you'd set it down on the bench and they'd be like, ho, ho, ho. Anyways, moving on, we have Lunala GX. Now this guy's ability is also pretty crazy, okay? It's called Psychic Transfer, and it basically does the same thing that like Golduck Break does with water energy, Aromatisse does with fairy energy, I think Hydreigon does it as well. I don't know what kind of energy that does it with, but basically Psychic Transfer, pretty self-explanatory. You can transfer your psychic energy wherever you want, all over your bench, whenever you want, so it's super convenient. And not only that, but it appears that Lunala GX is a basic Pokemon. It doesn't say say that on the card yet. They didn't print that on there. They're trying to be all mysterious. But if that is the case, this will be totally better than any of the other ones. You can literally just set it down on your bench. You can get it with a fan club. You can get it with whatever. You can just pull it out and just set it there, and it's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Psychic transfer, boys. And obviously with the other ones, you have to evolve it first. If not one evolution, two, especially with Golduck, Break, and Hydreigon. I've actually been working on a Psychic deck, but I might want to hold off until this comes out. I hear it's early 2017, not exactly sure when they're going to go ahead and release the new Sun and Moon TCG series, but I'm actually really excited for this. So the other stuff on this card, we have Phantom Ray doing 120, and your Pokemon cannot be healed, or that Pokemon, sorry, cannot be healed during the next turn, and that will be good depending on how many energy it uses. Honestly, if it's like a 4 energy move doing 120, it's okay, but you know, if it's for like 3 energy, heck yeah, man. Crazy how a 1 energy difference will make it like that much better. I don't know, just in my opinion, it does feel like that. And obviously, you guys leave comments down below and let me know what you think about this, because that's what this video is all about. Want to get the conversation started. You know, what do you think of GXs? Do you think their moves are going to be super useful? Leave all of your thoughts down in the comments below, but we didn't finish looking at this card yet, okay? I got a little distracted, so Phantom Ray hitting for 120, could be good, could be not good, could be pretty crazy. Lunar Fall GX though. Holy cannoli, you guys, listen up. Knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon that is not a Pokemon GX. That means you can go ahead and completely obliterate one of your opponent's Pokemon during the match. It doesn't say if it has to be on the bench or if it's an active. You can just take one out, whatever one. It could be like their #1 heavy hitter, the most intimidating Pokemon out there, just completely gone. And with that, I presume, you can also take 2 prize cards if you go ahead and knock out one of their EXs. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know if they're only going to have GXs in this next one or if they're going to go ahead and also put EXs in there as well. Oh god, I didn't realize. I was like leaning on one of my legs for so long and I just, leg cramp. Oh my gosh, dude. My arthritis is kicking in. So both of these cards look totally intense. I'm very excited to see what other GX cards or other Ultra Rays in general they are going to put in Sun and Moon, but leave a comment down below, which one of these do you think is cooler? Solgaleo GX or Lunala GX? Honestly, okay, see, I really like lions, so I'm kind of biased towards Solgaleo, but I can see myself definitely using Lunala in a deck. I almost said Lunala. Lunala in a deck way more than I can see myself using Solgaleo. Mainly because Lunala's ability is a ton more supportive. You know, its actual move that it can use if it needs to is very good, and, you know, the GX move is totally, it's just mad crazy. Totally just like, knock out a Pokemon. It's fine. It's no big deal. It will definitely be interesting to see where they take this GX thing. If it's going to be as big as the EXs, you know, taking over both Black and White and X and Y, or is it just gonna be, you know, like a little semi-Sun and Moon thing? You know how like Megas and Breaks kind of came along toward the end of X and Y? Maybe it'll be like that, maybe it won't, I don't even know, but I will let you know that I'll go ahead and post some updates on social media, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, whatever. You guys want to go follow me there. Actually, it'll probably mostly be on Twitter, because Instagram I usually just post like classy photos. But if you guys missed our video earlier today, we did do a TCG Online battle, the very first episode of our Pokemon TCG Online series, so if you're down to watch another super duper Danny video, go ahead and check it out. We'll have the link in the description. Hopefully I'll have it up there in the little eye thing for you to go ahead and click. Clickety clank, clickety clank. Alright, that is all I got for you guys today. Once again, I did make this video to go ahead and get the conversation rolling, so go ahead and post some stuff down in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Let me know what you think about the new cards, the GX cards, the game changes. So now I'm wondering if GX has something to do with like game changing, but it's like game exchanging. I don't know, and we may never know, but sometimes things are just better that way, you know, kind of have a little mystery in your life. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!